Good day, everyone. Do It Right Tech coming at you with another video about the AirPods Pro lineup here. So I've had these AirPods for almost exactly a whole year, which is unbelievable. It does not feel like it's been a whole year since I had them. You can go check out my old video on these and my first impressions right up there, and then basically see if they've held up. So that's what I'm going to be covering today. Let's get this box out here. By the way, I still have the original box, which I like to keep just for the fun of it. So here's the AirPods. I had them wrapped in a nice little wooden case. It actually is real wood, made by Toast, in case you're interested. They do a lot of things. I'm not sponsored by them. I just, really enjoy having a skin. And of course, I have keys in my pocket. I don't know if you could hear that, but keys, wallet, and generally this nice, that nice smooth, shiny, glossy outside finish, that whiteness, it's going to get scratched up like nuts. So I put this nice case on, and it has a nice wood, real wood. It's got a nice, cutout there so you can actually see it. The buttons are nice, you can see that. And yeah, essentially it's great. You can see a little bit of scuffing, but other than that, I love it, and it makes it look cool when it's scuffed up. It looks very weathered and rugged, but that's my taste. But anyways, I love this. So enough about the skin. Let's talk about AirPods, shall we? So here we have the AirPods. How have they been holding up for a year in my sweaty years? Well, actually, amazing. As you can see, let's get my camera to focus in. It's been having a really fun time focusing lately. I gotta get a new one, but enough about that. So, as you can see, the microphone things right there are completely fine. They actually don't get dirty at all, which I was worried that they would get disgusting. And same with these microphone grills, the black little mesh around it. It looks completely brand new. I mean, I couldn't tell if these are used at all. So let's focus in there. So really, these are constructed really well. As long as you don't abuse them and get them disgusting and dirty and all that, they'll really hold up really well. So as far as the looks of them, the tips are looking great. They haven't yellowed or anything. And as far as that concerned, I really love them, and they look really amazing. The look of them is amazing as well. Just the design, of course, everyone knows that. Everyone's seen them. Let's go into transparency mode and noise cancellation mode. When you use those, Apple did have a problem with the noise cancellation where it wasn't quite working as well as it was supposed to. And then they updated it, and it did fix it. And I haven't had actually any of those problems with the noise cancellation. It's been working amazing. And really, I actually am quite pleased with the results from this and these. They just fit in your ear and connect up, which is a plus of the iOS 14, iPad OS, and Mac OS Big Sur updates because, well, you have that nice switch over modes where you can just instantly plug them in, open your device, and with your Apple ID and everything, you'll be able to figure out what you're using and switch them over seamlessly. So that's really one of the things I really love about these AirPods here. So I've had these again for basically a year now, and I've used them on a continuous basis. I mean, almost every day, mostly, if not more than once a day, I use these, because they are just an everyday carry. I mean, they're in my pocket all the time, whether I'm going to the store, whether I'm going to work outside, or just do some errands around the house and do stuff. They're good to just pop in your ear and listen to. So I love them. Now, the only thing that I just want to bring up is, I don't know if you can listen to this, but you'll hear this sound. And you hear that? There's like a cracking sound, and basically that's the hinge back here, and there's actually a little gap there, and I was reading on the Apple forums about that when I first got it, because it happened about 2 weeks into it, and essentially I think that this is normal. It's not really the Apple quality that I was looking for, but that clicky sound on the AirPods is nothing to worry about if you do have it. I've had it since the second week it got here. The hinge hasn't fallen apart. this thing, the case hasn't fallen apart. Nothing. It's all working amazing. So now let's go into wireless charging. Is amazing. You know, just pop it on a mat or mat charger. It's wireless charging enabled. You can just set it down and charging. And of course you have, you know, your nice lightning port right there that you can just plug in and boom, you're charging. So that's the main thing and most things that I love. I have really positive feedback on my year review of these AirPods. I mean, if you're in the market to buy an AirPods, these would be the ones I would highly recommend. Amazon, they had a sale on Black Friday for $189 for these, which was quite amazing. They are out of stock until January, but hey, save some money there. What is that? $60 from the $250. I got these for $250 and got with the Apple Care package warranty. So if I do have any issues, they can replace the whole thing brand new for, what is it, $25? Don't quote me on that, but it's around that ballpark. So that's one of the things I'd recommend if you are worried about breaking it. That way you're not $250 down the toilet. So again, I highly recommend these. Go check them out if you're interested in buying some AirPods. These are the AirPods to buy. They're right actually in the middle of the AirPod lineup. You know, you have your standard base AirPods, your AirPods Pros, and then the AirPods Max, which is just like, you know, way too much money for headphones that I would be using. But again, these are your travel AirPods, and you know, the noise cancellation works amazing. I absolutely love it. The one thing that just bugs me is just that, you know, that cracking sound, but so far hasn't caused any problems after a year of owning, and I don't think it'll ever will, but just a little annoyance. So I hope that helped you guys to figure out that these AirPods are amazing and I have not had any problems. They're straightforward, they work, there's no discoloration, no nothing. This is amazing. I would recommend putting a skin or a case on it because it will get really scratched up if you have anything in it, because it's that nice gloss finish just like on these, but these only go in your ears, so. Oh, and also I recommend that you always plug them back in into the case, because it will actually, at least on my phone, it thinks that the AirPods are still connected somehow, and if you just leave them out like this, you'll actually drain the battery completely, and they drain quite fast if you just have them like this and playing audio through your phone speaker. It will still be connected and you'll be zapping up power. So always put them back in. They won't overcharge. The battery actually hasn't gone down at all. So speaking of battery, the battery is great on these. I absolutely love the battery both in these AirPods and in this one. Charge them up, and then once this is done, charge it up in there. And basically I get about a week's worth, and about using these every about an hour and a half, 2 hours almost every day, maybe give or take, maybe a couple days, maybe one day. But that's how much I can get off of this, which is really handy. And then these charge up super fast. So of course you guys all know this battery hasn't aged at all as far as I can tell. Maybe it's lost a minute. So in case you're worried about battery. So I hope that guys, good grief, I'm getting tongue twisted. I hope you guys were able to find this video helpful and learn that basically now the mid-range of AirPods, the AirPods Pros, that's sort of funny to say, they're originally the highest tier you could get, are now, well, amazing. They have certainly stayed and proved themselves to the test of time for a year, so let's see how 2 years they're going. I'm happy with them. I don't plan on getting rid of them anytime soon. No way. They're amazing. I love them. And really, I cannot go back to corded headsets after these. They've spoiled me. So, I hope that helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one.